Hiya! So today is a week since I finished college. This time last night I was in Glasgow at my class's showing night where we got to see videos from what we had made throughout this year, and some members of the class had made like behind the scenes sort of like funny, just kind of jokey videos for us and stuff to look back on. So that's me now finished my 3 years of college, which is kind of amazing to me because I never thought that they would go by this fast. I can still remember being in being in high school and in my 6th year and people saying, so what are you going to do in college, and me going, oh, I'm going to do this TV course and it's going to be really cool and I want to be an editor and everything, and people being like, alright, so what are you going to do after it? And I'm like that, well, it's a 3 year, like you've got the first course and then you move on to the HNC, and then from the HNC you can go do the HND in the college. So I'm going to do that, and like 3 years seemed like a long time to me. And even like in January it was still, wow, like it's still so far away, and it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of crept up on me because now that it's here I'm like that, I don't know what to do. It's kind of surreal, like even like the few weeks I've not had to go in, and obviously that's me now finished. It's kind of weird now because I have a lot more free days now, and when I was in college, when I had free days, my free days were always busy and I always had something planned, I always had something to do. And now I'm like that, I don't have anything to do. Like obviously a lot of things kind of happened at once near the end of the course, and I stopped a lot of things near the end of the course, so I'm like that, well, I don't need to take up my free time with that, and the free time that I would have from college, it's not been taken up by work anymore and other things, because work is now the only thing that's taking up time. Like it's the only thing that I'm like that, right, I need to attend this, everything else is sort of, well, I can do what I want. So I will admit I am struggling to sort of, right, okay, you can do this, and then you need to go do that, and then go away and get this done. I'm sort of just standing going, what? But yeah, so my 3 years of college, gone, done, dusted, and I'm just gonna chat about it. I started off at the college, I did the NQ course, which I think stands for National Qualifications, I'm not sure. And the NQ course was it was a very introduction, so it was, this is how you roughly direct, you roughly produce, this is what it's like to do this, here's a bit of editing. And all three courses or classes, all three of the courses, they did very well in sort of making you do a bit of everything. So you wear a camera up on something, you did have to learn sound, you did have to learn lighting, you had to do editing, you had to do producing, you had to do directing. So you got a wee taster of what some of like the big things when you first think of, like if you just think, oh, what do you need to make a movie? Like these were like the main sort of departments. Upon doing it, like you find out there's a lot more people to it than what you first think, but these were like the main ones, and throughout the 3 years you were very much exposed to all of them. And in my final year there, we got exposed to script writing thanks to one of the lecturers who joined while I was in the HNC. I thought that was really interesting that we got to experience this whole script writing thing, and I wish we had experienced a wee bit more of it prior to, but I was more than happy to experience it when I did. Yeah, the NQ was good. It was very introductory. Along with doing all the TV side of it, we also did higher photography, which I get told in my 6th year of high school I wasn't allowed to take higher photography because I didn't meet the requirements, because so many people pick higher photography in psychology, and we have them as options in my 5th and 6th year, but psychology isn't an option until your 6th year. They have these requirements you have to hit, and it's not, oh, you won't be able to do it if you can't get these grades in these other subjects. It's just, we just got to whittle these down, and this is the only way we can really think of to whittle these down fairly, which then seemed like such a pain. I was like, that's not fair, I want to do this. Looking back on it, I was like, to be fair, I didn't meet the requirements. Like, I think one of the requirements for me was you had to have a certain grade in English, and I didn't have that grade. But I got to do the higher photography anyway, I just did it the next year in college. So it was pretty good. It was a struggle of a subject, like I didn't know much about cameras and about photography and all this. I was just I went into this as like just a dafty. Like I waltzed into this knowing absolutely nothing. I didn't know anything. So I'm rocking up going, yeah, I like movies and TV shows and music videos. And then it was like, right, we're going to learn all this, but they were fine. And photography was hard because it was very much like you need to know how the camera works, and my brain was just kind of like that, what? I can't do this. But I got there and I ended up passing. I think I got a B in photography, so I was quite happy with my B. And I really did start to have an appreciation for photography and taking photos and enjoying all that side of things, and I really enjoyed Photoshop. So as much as I'm like that, oh, I was so bad at it, I was actually really proud of myself for completing it because I really enjoyed it after the end. In the first class that we did, it was like you had to make a how-to video. My video was how to pet a cat because I have cats. It was easy. There was that, and it was really bad. I wasn't supposed to be the director. It was actually one guy turned around and went like, yeah, I don't want to do mine anymore, and dropped out. Like, not of the course, he just dropped out of this particular exercise. And the lecturer was like, right, okay, next up in line is Robyn. And I'm like, want to direct. But I did it, and I kind of realised directing took a lot more, but it was also really fun and that I needed to work on it a lot more. But I don't know, end result I'm still not proud of. I really do hate it, but I have been thinking like I could probably go back and like remake it and do it better this time, because I probably could. It won't be that hard for me. So that year was good. I quite enjoyed that year. I really loved my lectures for it. I was so excited to start my HNC. HNC was a lot different. There was a lot I didn't like anticipate. Like in the HNC we then had graded units, which we didn't get in the NQ. Like your photography was kind of attached but separate from the course, and that was your grade that you got. So I was kind of like, cool. But then you had this graded unit in the HNC, and the graded unit was very much, it was all TV. So you had to, for my graded unit, you had to come up with an idea for a music video, find an artist. That was the pain in the arse for quite a lot of us. You had to find an artist and a song and get them to give you the rights to use it for educational purposes. Luckily enough, one of the guys I was on the NQ course with did music, and he wrote songs and he recorded them and all that, so I just went straight to him and was like, look, please, can I use one of your songs and I'll make you a music video? And he was like, yeah, cool. So he was nice enough to do that for me, so I had mine sort of sorted going into the course. I was like that, I've got mine. And then you had to think of a story for it, and I was like that, it took me forever to think of a story. I eventually did think of one, but it was like at the last moment I could think of one. I thought of it. After I had my idea, you had to find the locations, find your crew. We'll get your crew together. You had to just pick people from the class. Your contributors, so your actors and all that, you had to find them. You had to write a script. You had to get the props, get everything ready. And I was like, oh, so it's kind of a hard hit because I was like, I've never done this. I'm too nervous to it, and I was still really nervous to it. I think even to this day I'm still a bit nervous to contact people and be like, hey, do you want to be in my video? But I feel like my confidence gotten better, definitely. Like, we're all kind of on the same boat. We're all nervous. We don't want to always want to be messaging strangers and giving our ideas out. That kind of precious. You don't want someone judging them. You don't want them to come out wrong. All just nerves. That was kind of good. There was a lot of hiccups with it. Like, there was a lot of just sort of holy crap during it. Definitely with mine, which I'm saving for another video I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about both my graded units. Because both of them I feel were sort of horrific experiences for me. Yeah, so it's not like they scarred me for life and I'm never going to be the same person ever again. It was more, see if I had just thought about this better, I could have done so much better with myself. But I didn't, and I look back on it and I'm like that, I could have saved myself so much heartache. And just, oh well. So moving on, I was so pumped to start the HND. I was excited, I was up for it, let's do it. Starting the HND, I kind of just went, I don't want to do it, don't want to be here. And I don't know why I got such in this sort of, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do it. I don't know why I got such in this mood. But I'd started doing the whole YouTube thing around about the same time, and I really liked the freedom I had. Like, it was my channel, my rules, my way of editing, my everything. I could kind of do what I wanted, which I really enjoyed. But it didn't deter me from the course. I just kind of went into this slump where I think I realised I have nothing after this. Like, I'm not going anywhere after this. This is kind of the end of the line. And I think that was kind of getting to me quite a lot. Like, I don't have any progression routes from here. I could go somewhere, but I'm just not. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. And oh my god, we're having a wee mad run. Looking back now, where I am currently, I can see why I think I felt that way and what was getting to me and what was really starting to just wear me thin and just sort of tear me down and make me feel this way, and just I couldn't go on. I can see everything that was happening in my life and why I felt that way, but I felt that way for like mass majority of the course. Which, it didn't ruin the course. Like, I loved going every day. Just whenever someone went, so what are you going to do in the future, I was kind of like, don't. But I really just enjoyed sort of just enjoying the course here and now. It was really, really good and I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were some things I was like, this hasn't been handled right in my opinion, or don't really want to do this. We did this thing called, it was like a class film, and it was like a 10-minute film we were to make, and we were all to do as a class, and it was to get us used to being in like such a big crew, because obviously when you go out into the industry, it's not going to be about 7 of yous on a crew trying to make this. There's going to be like 100 or more of yous trying to do it. So I think there was 23 of us in the class, so it was like, right, you all need to go and work on this. And I was just kind of, I don't really want to, but I did it. I was behind the scenes producer and director that I got so caught up with doing pocket shots and then the graded unit later that I actually forgot all about the behind the scenes stuff until the morning of the showing last week. And it was me and one of my friends. She was meant to be the one I sat down with first to edit it with. And I kind of looked at her and went, we forgot about the behind the scenes for the class film. And she went, I know, I remembered when I came here. And I was like, me too. The two of us forgot. There was just so much happening this year that we're just kind of like that, gotta get this done. And then it was kind of, oh, we forgot to do that. Oops. And I would sit down and try and edit something myself, but it's on the Mac side of my hard drive that I can't get access to, so I don't know. I may be able to find some on the PC side, but I don't think I've got everything on the PC side. But yeah, so I wasn't really feeling that. Like, I really liked the idea and everything, just when we were there I was kind of like that. I feel like there's too many of us, like I'm in the way, I don't want to be in the way. Because I wasn't needed on because I wasn't on the main crew. I didn't feel needed. I felt like I was just in the way. So when we got to about the November, December time, it was then move into pocket shorts. And pocket shorts were a 3-minute video that we were to make. So we all had to, excuse you. So for the pocket shorts, we were all to, in our script writing class, we were all to write 3-minute scripts and hand them in. Our script writing lecturer was then going to read through them all, see what ones were more suitable for this exercise. Couldn't think of that word. He would see which ones were suitable for the exercise, and then he'd give the ones that he thought were suitable back out. And you had to pick them. I picked one called Fridge by one of the girls in my class. And you were to go off and make them. But we were told to go off and make them. I think we had like 1 or 2 weeks before we stopped for the Christmas break. And when we came back, not the first week we came back, but the week after we came back was when we started filming. And where that does seem like quite a long time, my part-time job's in retail. So if you don't know, Christmas time plus retail equals hell on earth. So when they were like that, oh yeah, you're gonna have to work on it over Christmas, I was visiting family, I was trying to enjoy the Christmas holidays, I had shifts I was working, I had a few other things happening and going on that I got work done when I was putting out, when I was emailing people. I wasn't getting emails back obviously because of the holidays, and then because I was trying to email people and it was the holidays, so they were going, oh, I'll get to it later, they were getting more emails in and my email was going to the bottom of their inbox, and you were like, that's kind of it was so infuriating. So I came back and like I was like in the first week. Now, a bit of context. In the HNC, I shot my music video on the very first 2 days. So the very first day you could start filming was when I started, and I finished on the second day. So I had to have all my shit complete, done, dusted, ready and packaged for that day, and I was away the weekend prior to it. I got to pick that, so I screwed myself over with that one. This next one I never got to pick. It was the lecturer, the lecturer who was doing it, she picked it. And she put me in the first week and I just went, oh, I can't cope. I'm actually in the first week and no one's replying to me. I'm not getting any further. I can't do this. Then I couldn't get actors for it. So I was like that, oh, I can't do that day either. And that was when I had like this complete breakdown. I was sobbing, I was crying, I was getting stressed, I was getting angry, and I just went, you know what, screw it, I'm withdrawing from the course, I'm not doing this anymore, I cannot stand this stress. I emailed the senior lecturer and the lecturer I was working with in that class, and I just went, look, due to the amount of stress I'm under, I can't be doing this to myself, I'm withdrawing from the course. The senior lecturer got back to me the next morning, like first thing the next morning, and just went, no, just wait, hold on, come in, speak to us, we'll talk about this, and we'll see if we can work something out. So I went, fine, okay, I'll come in and I'll talk to you. Went in and spoke to him and he just went, don't worry about it. Like, you're literally not going to fail, we're not going to let you fail this. Like, you've did 3 years worth of work to drop out now. Don't. We'll get you through this. Don't worry about it. Chill. We'll move your shoot date to the furthest point we can. Get things ready, get things sorted, and you'll be fine. And it was sort of, that was the turning point, I feel, for me, where everything just kind of clicked. And I was, oh, he actually does care. He's not, they won't let me fail. Like, when I was talking to them, they were like, yeah, we're not going to let any of you fail. If you can't get actors or anything, we'll just give you something to do that meets the brief, and you'll just do it in the college, and you can just commandeer classmates and just make them be in it. And I was like, oh, so he's aren't actually going to let me fail. Oh. And I was like, really just go to your lecturers for help. Like, they're not there to hinder you, they're there to help you. So I eventually got it done, I got it filmed. I am quite proud of how it turned out. So that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed having a little glimpse into what my life in college has been like. I know they're kind of boring, but I love it. It was good, I'm happy. Sad it's over, happy it's over. Happy how I've came out the other end. I started off a very nervous person, a very shy person, not very confident in myself, and very self-conscious and sort of I don't want to do anything and I'm nervous, to the sort of, well, I'm confident, I'm here, if you don't like me, tough. And just happier with life and happy to know that the world isn't going to end if I don't get something done. Like, it'll be alright, it'll be cool, it'll be fine, everything will get sorted one way or another. And just how my life is now. But yeah, see you later.